that you feel that we should know as we go
Yeah.
forward, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said before, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Thank you for allowing me to come and jump on and talk to some of your team members. Um, so a few things with Zija. Obviously, you guys are working the business because it sounds like you guys both have hit amazing ranks. So congrats to both of you on that. With that, we have a lot of new, like, exciting things that we've implemented, a lot of great incentives, stuff like that. If there's one thing that I've been telling everybody that they definitely want to focus on, it's Premier 20 and Elite 40. Those two things, between us and the wall, right? That is where the company is focusing on, is Premier 20 and Elite 40. So if you can, definitely make that a goal of yours to hit. And I tell everybody once again, like, make that something that you want to accomplish, but take it one step at a time. Take it one point at a time and you'll get there. So that is one great thing that we have started to implement, and people have really gotten the ball rolling on that. Another one of the things that the company is focusing on altogether is what we're calling the duplication model. We did kind of go over this a little bit at the leadership conference we just previously had. So the duplication model that Jeremy has implemented, I'll kind of go through the 3 steps if you guys haven't heard it yet. Step number 1 is for you guys to solve pain points for people. So not selling necessarily, you're helping somebody solve a pain point. Step 2 after that is convert your home to Zija products. And then step 3 is to get your products paid for. And that's what these things that we've implemented and these incentives that we've done. So the 3 and free, the Premier 20 and Elite 40, it makes it so anybody in the company, whether you're starting in new, whether you've been here a long time, are able to accomplish these things, getting your product paid for. We've made it kind of an easy 3-step process in order for everybody to get to where they want to go, whether their goal be financial or whether it just be the healthy side of things and trying to live a nutritionist balanced life. Especially with the solution bundles, if you guys have seen those being released. The one that's currently, our solution bundle is the Gen M bundle, so our personal care bundle. So these things that we've implemented and everything have really made the company focus on member success, which is Jeremy Red's main priority, is member success. He has definitely come in and made sure that all of us realize how important it is for us to help you guys and back you guys up, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a job. So we are grateful for you guys 100%. And then, yeah, we're looking forward to the future for sure, and everything that we're doing, kind of going into the field development side of things and what we're here to help you guys with. What's great about implementing this field development team is we are literally your guys' support. We're there for you guys. If you have any questions, any concerns, you guys are more than welcome to come to us. Both of you would actually come to me, since I would get to be your representative, and then eventually you guys would get to move on up to Francesca, who's also amazing, and then eventually Stacy. So for the West region, which Stacy's always laughing and saying West region's the best region. So we are grateful to have you guys there. Lastly, use the field development team. Even if you guys don't want to do Zoom calls yet, utilize the field development team, whether it just be via Facebook Messenger, if you have like a quick question, anything. We're here to help you guys. So that's kind of where the company's going. We're excited about all of the stuff that we have coming up in the new year. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys will definitely have a great time coming up to some of these events. Make it a priority to attend those, because leaders are born at events. So many great things are coming up next year. So Premier 20, Elite 40, that's the one thing I'll tell you guys to focus on.
So Morgan, can you share any of the great things that's coming up in the new year for Premier 20, Elite 40, or anything that we should be looking forward to? We know about the cruise, we know about Greece. Are there some other things that you could share with us?
Yeah, so with Premier 20 and Elite 40, like I said, the company is really going to be focusing on those two things, because those two incentives are habit forming, where we want those habits to be what you guys have every day, because those are habits of leaders. With that, at Summit and everything, we'll have like the Premier Elite Club and the Elite 40 Club lounges, which is going to be kind of awesome. Having that accomplishment, you also get like VIP seating, everything like that. And you just get early access to products. For example, with like the leadership conference that we just had, what was great was Elite 40s and Premier 20s got to sit clear at the front of the conference. They got early access and early shopping before everybody else did. So being able to hit those two things, it's really what Jeremy is wanting to incentivize and help you guys with. Along with Premier 20 and Elite 40, there's going to be other stuff that I can't quite say yet, but hopefully once we release it, you guys will be excited to hear about it. But coming up in the new year, those two things are really going to kick off the company.
Okay. Now, just for our personal knowledge, if you can explain about the genetic testing,
Yeah.
what it is and what's going on and how that would affect our business.
Yeah. So the genetic testing, if you guys haven't heard about it, is like we released it at, once again, that leadership conference. And what was super great about this one, I was excited about it when we decided to release it, because what this is going to do for you is you pretty much like take a swab, right, of your DNA, you send it in securely. And then from there, once you send it in, it's going to use your DNA and come back with reports for you. And when you get these reports, it's going to tell you like, this product will be great to help with this. This product will be great. One of the ones that they brought up at the leadership conference for the two doctors that actually were working with, for example, for him, it told him that like in order for him to lose weight, he really like cardio wasn't a great way for him to be able to lose weight. So he switched over and started doing strength training, but then also found out that he had some other gene that would not be so great if he didn't do XYZ. And so these reports come back and they're super like user friendly, so on and so forth, but they're also now tied to Zija's products. So not only are you going to get the ability to know what products you should take that are going to best help you personally, because these are 100% personalized, it's also going to be able to tell you, okay, I'm going to take this product to help this. And then it's also going to give you a meal plan, once again, specifically to you, and a workout plan specifically to you, telling you what's best for you. So we're really excited about that. The test group's currently going through that. And then hopefully we're able to launch that and everything at the beginning of the year. But the test group so far has loved it. I'm excited for them to start getting their reports back to see what experiences they get with it. But with that and building your business, what's even greater is the fact that you can utilize this to help those around you. If they have anything that they're trying to pinpoint, they can take this test and know what products are going to be best for them, which can help you as well build your business.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So do you find anyone, have you heard any of the distributors find this intimidating because it's DNA testing, and is there a little script that you could help distributors feel comfortable talking about this to their customers?
Yes, absolutely. So when they actually brought it up to me, I'm very small town, so I was even nervous about it. I was like, well, you want like, you're going to take my DNA genetic type of thing? Like, are you sure? No, it's super great with that. So one of the things that I would tell people, because that was a concern that I brought up as well to our committee that's over this, it is 100% secure. And then after they do your testing and everything, your testing is not even tied to like your name. It's tied to like a number, which makes it even more secure. But then after they're done testing it, they destroy the DNA and everything. So there's no concern that direction at all. So if people have any concerns about it or anything like that, I'm sure that we will come out with like a word track for those that are concerned about that. But the one thing that I've been telling people is, no, it does get destroyed after. It is securely handled. And it's not tied to your name. It's just tied to an ID number technically, but not your Zija ID number. Hopefully that kind of helps. But we are going to be coming out with more like marketing materials and so on and so forth that kind of steer more towards that. Because obviously, yes, that is a very big thing to do. So.
All right. So I have a question now.
Yeah.
How long is it projected to get the reports back? Like, so they're able to take the swab, but how long is it really going to take to be able to get the reports back for them to be able to use?
Yeah, so hopefully I'm remembering this correctly based off of, because I'm still learning about everything as well, just because it's so new. But what will happen is once you do that test, it usually takes about 30 days tops. Not even that is what Justin was saying. Justin's one of the doctors that's working with it. And then you'd start getting report by report back. So you wouldn't get like, I'm trying to make sure I'm remembering this right. With the test group, they're getting report by report. And then I think in the future it'll get all the reports at the same time, but I'll have to check into that one to make sure. But pretty sure it's report by report, and it's about 30 days, I believe.
How is that? How are those reports delivered?
Yeah, so you get them all online. It's all through a website. I wish I could go into it and show you guys. It's so interactive, and it gives you guys so much information. It gives you like a base level, but then you're able to dive into all of the sciencey stuff if you want to dive into that as well. But it's all through a website that the company that we've partnered with has built for you guys that's tied specifically to Zija. So it's been built for Zija.
So I'm not sure how the product is. Do you pay for a kit? I mean, how's the cost, the pricing and stuff go?
Yeah, so that's not all complete final yet. Like I said, we're just running that test group, but I think the numbers they were looking at were around $190 to take the DNA test, if I remember correctly.
And I'm not familiar with the other genetic testings out there like Euphoria or 23andMe, but how does our pricing compare to those?
It is super comparable. So that was one thing that we were trying to do, is make sure that with the pricing, like it would be near the same of what you do for like Ancestry or 23andMe and so on and so forth. So it is pretty comparable. Another thing is down that pipeline for next year. We have some other stuff up our sleeves for the genetic wellness kit as well. So, but the pricing I believe is around $198.
Okay.
And so I was curious, how do we? I'm sorry, I have a lot of questions. I'm just kind of curious, and I'm only playing the devil's advocate because I love Zija, but I'm just curious when you're talking to other people out there, like what sets us apart from the Euphorias and the other network marketing companies that are now implementing the DNA?
Yeah, so we actually were kind of looking into this because I asked the same question. I was like, why would this make us like any different, right? With this, we are like, I've done some serious research, and then Francesca has been on the DNA committee and everything. We have kind of started researching it. I have not found another like network marketing company that does DNA testing to give you back product recommendations, workout regimen, and a nutrition regimen. I have yet to find another company that has done that. And so I think that's what really sets us apart, is the fact that we're kind of a step ahead of everybody else in being able to get you guys this information and connect it back to your guys' products.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And like I said, I know it's a lot of information, and I'm not 100% like know all with it. I'm like I said, I'm still learning it. I'm still waiting to get all of my test results back because we got the opportunity to take it, so we'd be able to talk to you guys about it. So hopefully once I get those back and start diving into it, I'll be able to talk to it a little bit more. But once this test group is done, I think we'll have even more information than we have right now.
When do you think it'll be available for the rest of us?
We're hoping January, but we will see.
All right.
It'll all depend upon, once again, like how this test group goes over, the reaction of everybody that was there, and if it is something that they think could help build their business, and so on and so forth.
Sweet. So Morgan, you mentioned that you guys may have something else up your sleeve.
Yes.
Okay, in regards to genetic wellness and testing and so forth, are we talking about maybe something that will offset the price? Or are we talking about different products in that line? Or can you even like wink, wink, nod, nod or something?
Wink, wink, nod, nod. No, the only thing I'll say is it'll definitely help with your guys' enrollment. So.
Okay, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Good. All right. Hey, now here's another question.
Yeah.
We can get a lot of information on certain products. Y'all do some commercials,
Sorry.
minute type commercial or something on some of the products and everything. Will Zija come up with any type of business type of I'm not saying a big long presentation to talk Zija business, but is that something that you guys are looking into, or is that just a field focus? Should the field just be focused on that? Just a question of curiosity.
In the sense of just, I want to make sure I'm understanding your question right. With the genetic wellness?
No, not with genetic wellness. We're just talking about Zija as a business.
And being able to
all
share that
together.
video.
Right, a video that Zija distributors can share, and we all share the same type of thing. It's just a question, not necessarily something.
Yeah, I am not 100% if that would be something that they do have in the pipeline for their for the marketing team or not, but I can definitely, like, I'll kind of talk to our person on the marketing team that kind of does all of the product managing for them and see if that's something that they have on their pipeline to do, for sure.
Okay, cool, great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Morgan, can you speak to the new Zija Square, the CBD Square?
The Intune Max?
Yes.
Yeah, so I know people have had a lot of questions about that versus like the regular Intune. Have you guys used the regular Intune? I know that I saw on your arm, Cheryl, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I got mine on between my shoulder blades all the time.
Perfect. So what I'll tell you with the Intune Max, one thing that I was telling everybody at the event, because it is a 12 count and it is at that 149. Now the difference between the two, so your Intune, it has a smaller amount of straight CBD in it. With the botanicals added, it's 16.2 or 16.1. Sorry, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But with the Intune Max, it is actually 15 milligrams straight of CBD. And then with the botanicals, it comes out to 21.3, I believe, of CBD. So with that, the difference in price, that's kind of the reason for the higher point. And then the difference between those, so it is actually like 5.5 squares of the Intune Max compared to one of the regular Intune, everyday Intune. So what I've been telling everybody, and if you ever read the packaging or anything on the Intune Max, it actually will tell you, like, use an Intune Max for the days that you know are just going to be a little bit more difficult, that you're in a little bit more pain. What I've actually been doing is I'll wear the Intune Max on the days I know I'm going to go do leg day or going to be outside working and stuff like that, that I know I'm going to be in a little bit more sore spot than normal. And then the next day I'll switch back to the regular Intune. So they're meant to be used in conjunction with one another. But they are amazing. The testimonies that have been coming off of that are crazy. But that is the difference between the two, is it's 2 milligrams straight of straight CBD in the Intune and then 15 milligrams straight CBD in the Max. So that's kind of the difference there. If you have any other questions about it.
That's what I was curious. So it's 2 or 3 milligrams of CBD in the Intune.
3 in the regular one. You'd think after so many times I like repeated this, I'd like remember it by heart, and then it's 15 milligrams in the, yeah. Like I said.
And then how long does the Intune Max last? 24 hours?
Yep, 24 hours. Yep. And that one, the adhesive on that one, I love that one just because I've like tested it out showering with it. Obviously the male one, you can do that one too, but I don't have any issues with that one at all either. But yeah, just swapping those two out and using them in conjunction with each other has really helped me.
Okay, so you hit on something that I needed to bring up, and that was the adhesive.
Yes.
Because I was talking to, I know Monica's had some issues, but I was talking to another customer, and she called me saying that, it's still causing itching and reactions.
The regular Intune.
Right, and her daughter was also having that. So what are we to do about this?
Yeah. So they tested that Intune Max out on me actually because I have super sensitive skin. So the Ameo Intune batch, that original one that kind of, they messed with the tree bark in it, that started causing the reactions for some people. That one caused a reaction on me as well. So they tested the Intune Max on me to make sure that that wasn't an issue at all. that the adhesive wasn't too strong, anything like that. It still leaves like a slight little red mark around on me, but once I take it off, then it goes away about an hour after. But one thing that I started to do, if people still have super sensitive skin to like the regular Intune, not the Intune Max, I've been putting just like a little bit of true lavender on it, and that's fixed it for me personally. And then I make sure to move placements a lot, because if you leave it in the same spot, that's when you can sometimes react to that adhesive if you have sensitive skin. But other than that, the new lots of the regular Intune that have gone out, that is back to the original lot formula. Everything's exactly the same on that. So if anybody does have any slight reaction or anything, try True Lavender. If that doesn't fix it, then let me know and we'll see what we can do to help them out. But we definitely don't want any issues happening with anybody in that regard. But Intune Max, I have not had the issue yet.
Okay, no, she had the regular Intune squares.
So question, when you say you try the lavender, are we talking about putting it on the back of the adhesive or using the lavender to take it off? Okay.
No,
okay.
I put it on the square before I'll put it on me,
Gotcha.
just a little bit, and then it helps so that it doesn't irritate my skin at all.
Okay.
But that's
Great.
what I've been doing. Like I said, I have super sensitive skin, so.
Okay, great. Awesome. Good. So put it on top of that. Okay.
Yeah.
They
All
should
right.
sell it with a lavender.
Right. For those that have super sensitive skin. Yeah. So.
Wow. Thank you so much, Morgan.
Yeah,
we
that's
appreciate all
awesome.
of the time that you spent with us.
Yes.
Ladies, do y'all have any other questions for Morgan before we let her go?
No, I
Okay.
don't. Not right now, but I will.
No, yeah.
Yes, Gina,
Yeah.
thank you. So Morgan, how can Gina and Monica get in touch with you? What's the best way for them to contact you if they wanted to contact you about anything Zija?
Facebook Messenger, it's like connected to my phone 24/7. I'm always on it. So if you guys ever ask a question, I'll try to answer it back as soon as possible. With that though, like ask me anything and I will track down the answer for you. Gina, for you, like I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into the DNA stuff tomorrow at work, and I'll send you some more information on that tomorrow, just because I want to make sure you have all the answers and that I'm giving you the correct answers. So I'll dive into that tomorrow and message you on Facebook if you're on Facebook. And if you guys ever have any questions, just message me.
Awesome.
Morgan, we appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
So-
we know you're working overtime.
Yeah. So Monica
So
and Gina, Morgan actually said, hey, look, I'm not going to be at work during your call, but I'm going to bring my equipment home so I can talk to you at home. So she's like off the clock and talking to us. This is the type of commitment
Thank you.
that they have for our success. Thank you for doing that, Morgan.
Yes, we
appreciate it.
appreciate you so much.
Yeah. It
Thank
looked
you
like
so
Gina.
much.
Go ahead, Gina. Were you going to say anything else other than that?
No, I was just going to say thank you for taking the time to talk with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was my pleasure. I was glad that I was able to jump on with you guys. Albert and Cheryl are amazing. So I'm excited to work with you guys. So yeah, message me. I'm here for your guys' support. And if you need anything at all, just let me know. Like I said, I'm on that thing pretty much 24/7. So
Awesome.
Okay.
So do we have to go to Zija Champions or somewhere to friend you first if we're not your friend? And then how do we friend you?
yeah, so just search me. So it's Morgan Stevens. Stevens is with a PH, and then just Zija at the end. And then just add me as a friend. I'll add you back, and then you can start messaging me any questions that you have.
All right. Awesome. Well, Morgan, we're going to let you get back to your family. Thank you so much again for spending time with us.
We
Okay.
appreciate
Thank you guys. I appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay, ladies, we have like just a couple of minutes, like 5 minutes left. Cheryl, I don't know where she ran off to, but she's going to be right back here. I am going to stop the recording while we get ready for the 5 minutes, okay?